Hi, welcome to today's episode of Conversations with Karen and Kat. I'm Karen Scott Green.
And I'm Kat Hardrick.
And today we have the honor and the distinction to be here with all of these beautiful young people that are that are part of the Gwinnett Chatt Outreach program. And we're going to have them each introduce themselves, tell us your name and what school you attend, and something interesting about yourself.
My name is Jerome, and I attend Gwinnett Tech, and I am in 12th grade, and I like to make beats.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
My name is Jamari. I'm also in 12th grade, and I also make beats, and I go to Collinsville High School.
All
Thank you,
right.
Jamari.
My name is Tristan. I'm in 10th grade. I attend Secondary High School, and I have the best personality here.
All right.
My name is Sanjuan. I'm in 8th grade. I attend College Middle School, and I want to be a comedian.
Okay.
My name is Addison. I'm in 4th grade. I attend Peachtree Elementary, and I like hot Cheetos.
All right.
My name is Leonard Russell. I go to Gwinnett Technical College, and I'm the oldest here.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Harper. I'm in 5th grade and go to Peachtree Elementary, and I am obviously the tallest one here.
Okay.
All right, so I have to, two things that I have to ask first off the bat. You're a senior, so where are you planning to go to school?
I'm planning on going to Gwinnett Tech as well.
Okay. All right. What are you interested in?
Making beats.
Making beats. All right, so you're going to do an audio, taking up like an audio program?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Somebody else likes beats, huh?
yeah, there's a few of those young people. And you, who's your favorite comedian?
I have it's Chris Tucker, Kevin Hart, and
Eddie Murphy.
Chris Rock, and then
Okay.
I forgot. It was this one dude. His name was Mr. English. I watched the TV show. His name was Mr. English.
Yeah, they call him Fluffy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
He's funny.
good.
He's hilarious. But you're how old?
13.
So, do any of them have a clean version of their comedy that you can listen to? You don't have to answer that. but anyway.
Right. Yeah, don't put them on blast. Don't put them on blast. Yeah, so I know that with Gwinnett Chatt Outreach, everyone goes on a lot of college tours. Can any of you want to elaborate a little bit about your experience with some of the college tours, like with Georgia State or Kennesaw State or any of the other universities that you attended? When you want to start with you, Leo?
Yeah. The college tours, they really, for me personally, they opened my eyes because, one, I didn't really want to go to college after high school, and that made me think, like, college isn't that bad. So that's when it made me, like, want to enroll into college. So I enrolled into Gwinnett Technical College, and it's been pretty amazing so far.
Yeah. How was your experience with enrolling? How did that go? Can you tell a little bit about how you wound up going to Gwinnett Tech?
Yeah. So I was at an event with Ryan and one of his friends, Charles Weems, and I met him, and he asked me, he was like, what do you want to do after, high school? And I was like, I really don't know. He was like, have you thought about college? I was like, no, not really. I don't really want to go to college. I don't really want to do school anymore. He was like, so let me give you an ultimatum. If I pay for your books, will you go to college? So I thought about it. I was like,
Right.
Then I gave a little bit more deeper thought, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And he was like, all right. So after Topgolf, me and Ryan went to go sign up at Gwinnett Tech, and that's when it really started to like kick in for me, like, I'm finna go to college. And I never really thought about it as like that, but when I first started, I enrolled in the automotive program, and I was nervous, so I'm like, college isn't really for me, but throughout my first 2 semesters, I was like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Right. So Ryan Cox and Mr. Williams is one of the board members, so they help you navigate that process to get you going.
Absolutely.
That's good.
And let me ask you this: are you a first generation college student? Like, did your parents go to college?
Yes.
Okay. That's a blessing.
And 12th graders down here, what was your experience in going on the college tours?
It really opened up my eyes recently.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, I really like going on the college tours because like my favorite one was when I went to Georgia State. Yeah, that one was really good because they had a whole bunch of programs inside of that college that I really liked.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a Georgia State alumni. Go ahead, Georgia State Panthers.
Georgia Tech. So, for you, what were some of the schools that you went to see with Gwinnett Tech, Gwinnett Outreach?
we went to Georgia State and the ones I went to Georgia State and Kennesaw.
Okay.
Kennesaw State. My favorite one was Georgia State because, I just liked it there. It's like I liked everything there. They had the programs, the uniforms, the lunchroom, just everything.
Food, right?
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, the lunchrooms are important. If you're living on campus, if the school does not have a good cafeteria, that can really hamper your college experience. It needs to have, particularly if you're going to be living on campus and you're going to be away from home for months on end, you want some good food.
Was there a good story at Kennesaw State? Did you guys get a T-shirt or something from Kennesaw State?
Oh
Yeah. What happened with that?
We threw it away.
No, you didn't.
Tell us about the T-shirt that you got at Kennesaw. Who all went on the Kennesaw State tour?
Yeah.
All right.
Tell us a little bit about it.
So we did a small tour of the school, and we went to this gift shop. And Ryan asked us if we wanted anything. We was like, yeah. So we looked at like the T-shirts and hoodies, and we all got to pick out our own T-shirts.
Okay. Wow.
There were KSU T-shirts.
Okay. Yeah.
Does anyone still wear their Kennesaw State T-shirt?
No.
Yep.
Yeah, you do. Some you do.
All
Okay.
right. Do you think Kennesaw State would be a school that you would apply to? No.
I just didn't like it. I don't know why. Probably the colors.
Not the colors.
No, he didn't.
But the exposure.
The exposure.
Correct.
I love the exposure.
Okay.
I love the chance of getting to see
Exactly.
college.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And that's what Gwinnett Chatt Outreach is doing, right? When you think about it, do you guys really think about the things that you are now exposed to, whereas otherwise you would not be exposed to that? So before you started Gwinnett Chatt Outreach, were you guys going to colleges before then or talking about scholarships or careers? Did you guys were you doing that any bit before you met this program and Mr. Ryan Cox?
Me personally, I would say sort of.
Okay.
Sort of.
Yeah, a little bit. Everybody's a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's good. So what are some of the things you guys like about this program?
We haven't heard from the two girls
I know, that's
yet,
what I was looking at her. Look, I remember you at the aquarium. Did you like that one?
That was fun, all the different animals we saw. And I also got a notebook at the time to jot it down. Sometimes it's fun to just go back through it and see and read the experiences.
Yeah.
So what are some of the other outings that you've been on with Gwinnett Chatt Outreach?
Yes.
Wait, what did you say?
What are some of the other outings or some other things that you've done with Gwinnett Chatt Outreach? Have you gone on tours?
Remember we went
yeah.
on? Yeah.
What are some of the tours that you've gone on?
One of my personal favorites was probably the Georgia State University.
Okay.
That's where I want to go, and my teacher went there. But I really liked it. And I'm technically a food person because I really like the food.
So you're a foodie.
Can't go wrong with that food.
All right, so the food was good.
Yeah.
The food was good. So I understand that Gwinnett Chatt Outreach does field trips with you guys beyond just going to college campuses.
Yes.
You also go and you tour job sites and what some of the things like learning about careers. Anybody want to tell us about some of the careers that you've learned about? Mr. Comedian, what's some of the careers you've learned about with Gwinnett Chatt Outreach?
Or anybody.
I'm going to come back to you, though.
Yeah, anybody. Where did you guys
comedian,
go?
you always got to be ready.
Right, you got to be ready.
feet.
We got to get you ready. So some of the business tours, like maybe even the one you went on today.
Really just contradicting my mind, basically.
Contradicting your mind?
Yeah.
How?
Where did you learn?
So today we are at Macville Studios.
Macville Studios.
In Norcross. And so before we sat down to do this session of the podcast, the participants in Gwinnett Chatt Outreach had the opportunity to view the studios. And so just if you can give us some of your impressions about some of the things that you've seen on some of the tours that you've been on when you've gone to like see what some people in different careers do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have one.
Go ahead.
We went before we went on this tour. It was like before we went to watch a game, and it was like the Gladiators. Yeah, the Gladiators.
Gwinnett Gladiators.
Yeah, that was that tour was pretty good. I like that tour. We get to like see all the players walk into the stadium.
Now, what sport is Gladiators? Is that basketball?
No, it's
hockey.
It's hockey.
Okay, hockey.
And then like when
Okay.
I know why he's doing that because like we watched the game, right, and he was yelling the whole entire time.
Hockey's exciting.
Because once in a while, like you would fight, the players would fight in the stadium.
Hockey is exciting. No, that's totally okay. I get it. I love hockey. We've taken our sons to Gwinnett Gladiator games. It's exciting. It is.
Very exciting.
We've had a good time. I enjoy those games, so I can only and I get a little bit hyped up when they start fighting too. Don't tell nobody.
Look.
You know, and they kind of like go at it, and they let them do that in hockey. So you guys got a chance to see that.
That's good.
How many gladiator games have you guys been to? Two.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But you've been to like lacrosse when y'all ran down on the How was that?
It was real fun.
So what are some of your favorite events? Like share with the listeners what are some of the activities. Doesn't have to be an event, just what are some of the things that you like about Gwinnett Chatt Outreach?
I like when we went to Topgolf. I'm interested in architecture and the build of the entire building.
Wow.
It was really open and the way it was kind of surrounding the golf area, that was really interesting as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's real good. I never thought about that. But that is because the architecture is real nice. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that.
I like Topgolf.
Yeah, I do.
No,
You go ahead, sweet.
So I also like Topgolf because it was an opportunity for me to like see places that I didn't really remember that well before, and it was a chance to like tell her that so she can build it in one of the games that we play.
Okay. Wow. So that helps to give you a little vision, huh? I know that's right. That's good. That's good. Anybody else want to share? Yes, go ahead.
I like Topgolf too because like I like when Ryan gets in like speakers and they have pretty interesting backstories of what they do, and like I like hanging around with my friends in the group.
Oh, yeah.
So did any of you know each other before becoming a part of this program? Did any of you know each other before becoming a part of this program?
Wow. So here it is. You have your own GCO family.
He's like a brother to me.
Really?
Oh. Me and him are like close.
Okay.
Like twins.
So outside of the program, y'all talk and keep in contact.
We play like Fortnite.
Okay. Okay. That's beautiful.
So I understand that I know that you guys go and you've seen some people at work. You've been on field trips, on outings. You've been to colleges. What are some other things that you've done with Gwinnett Chatt Outreach?
We sat in on, I forgot what it's called, like sentencing, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, you did a tour at the court.
Something like that.
Yeah. You went to the state capitol. Yeah.
So you went to the Georgia State Capitol in Atlanta, and then so you were at the Gwinnett County Courthouse.
Yes.
Okay, and you sat in during
while she was doing like the cases. I don't know what it's called.
So it was in Judge Fluker's office.
Okay. In Judge Fluker's courtroom in Gwinnett County Superior Court.
Correct. Thank you for correcting me.
And so was it a criminal case or a civil case? Like was somebody being charged with the crime?
Yes.
Like one guy stole her phone.
Oh. You can say it out loud. What? I didn't hear you down here. He did what?
So interesting story.
Yes.
So he stole a phone, right? And he said, so this is at Walmart. He stole a phone. So he grabbed the phone. He was walking out. And he was like, I thought it was mine. I don't
it
know
was still in the box and everything?
Yes, it was in the box. It was bad. It was bad.
Oh.
So, speaking of which, did the judge allow one of the individuals to speak to you, to the group there? Do you remember someone speaking to you about their experience being in front of the judge? Do y'all remember that? You may not remember that. Okay, that's okay. I thought that there was a young person that the judge had was getting ready to sentence, and it was a young person. Remember that? Okay, so tell a little bit about that. Anyone?
He was just telling us about hang around the right people and like if you think
Like this
something's bad, like follow your gut instead of following others and trust your own instincts.
Right, absolutely, yeah. So you had an opportunity to see somebody who was faced in front of a judge because of their bad decisions, and the judge allowed that individual to give you some insight not to follow down those same steps, right? Good.
And can I just tell you that that's good advice for like the rest of your life.
That's right. That's right.
Because even at my age, you know, we still have to make a decision to do what's right, because we could end up in front of a judge.
That's right.
So it's good advice to have for the rest of your life.
So the one, go ahead, sweetie.
Just Judy.
Judge Judy. I know, right? We don't want to be in front of Judge Judy or any judge, right? So one of the last things I wanted to ask you is Tom James. Who remembers that event? Who remembers that event? Tom James?
The suits?
Yeah. And then
what's this about suits?
Let's get with that. Please.
It was our recent one. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. Tell everybody what's.
We got suited for the suits for our event in like July.
Yeah, it's for like a
Yeah, it was
golf
like a golf tournament. Yeah.
Now what? So look, we need y'all to say that a little bit louder. So you got fitted for some suits for when? For what?
For July or
June.
July.
June.
Golf tournament is
Yeah,
June
golf.
9th.
June 9th. Okay. Golf tournament, and we got fit for like suits, so we can get them custom made, so we can wear them for the tournament.
Yes.
Clean your feet.
Yeah.
Did you have to pay for the suits?
No,
it was
Who did it?
Ryan.
That's right.
And that would be Ryan Cox of Gwinnett Chatt Outreach.
That's right.
Big
Let
bro.
me. What you say?
Big bro.
I know, right? Let me ask you this: was that your first time experiencing something like that?
Yeah.
Getting
I mean, I
fitted
got
for
fitted for a suit before, but it wasn't nothing like that.
It was a different
Wow.
experience.
Yeah.
It was from like a wedding or something.
Wow.
I felt like a celebrity.
Get out of here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting mine
And
custom
then
made.
Charles, he actually taught us how to tie a tie.
What?
Yeah.
That's a life skill you would never forget.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to
honestly.
tie a tie now. Like I don't. That's just prime between.
Yeah.
Really?
You will never forget that.
James who?
Jim Sue?
No, I mean James who?
Oh, Tom James.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
are the girls getting suits? Are the girls getting dresses? What are they getting?
We working on that. Look, we
Okay.
working on that.
All
We are definitely working on a space where we can start having young ladies in the program.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why it's really important for people to have donations and do some support, because people don't know this. Did anybody pay for anything, any event, any swag gear, any t-shirts? Does anybody pay for anything?
No.
I can't hear y'all. What?
No.
So it's 100% free
Yeah.
to all participants and their families. So that's why it's really important for Gwinnett Chatt Outreach to get support from the community, because as you hear from these young people, Ryan Cox's vision is doing a lot of great things in the community. We're exposing these young people to positive things. And they went to a courtroom, and my girl over here is an attorney, and she sees far too many young people get caught up in the system making bad choices. And this is a solution to the problem, right?
And so by support, my dear friend, means money. Gwinnett Chatt Outreach needs your money.
That's right.
Empty your pockets.
Okay, we're not
Give me your wallet.
No, but it's really a great program. And so what happened after we left Tom James? Where do we go?
Oh, we went out to Hibachi.
No, we went to
now I remember.
the state capitol.
Wait, what's the secret chapter?
Yeah, so that's right. We went to the state capitol.
Then we went to the restaurant. Yeah.
Okay, so one at a time. We did Tom James, and then we left Tom James and went where?
To the state capitol.
And what happened at the state capitol?
We got recognized for all our achievements.
That's right, on the House floor, right? So the Gwinnett delegates recognize all of you young people for the great things that you're doing. Because Gwinnett is where you live, Chat is Chattanooga for Mr. Cox, and then outreach is for the work you guys do in the community, right? So don't you give back to the members of the community? Y'all have box fans, water, food. Y'all want to talk about that when y'all volunteer? Remember we were out at the MLK Day You guys were out, yeah. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not just a program where the young people are poured into, they also pour into the community.
That's right.
I love that.
That's right. That's right.
I love that. So community service is part of what you're doing in this program, is that right?
Yes.
I absolutely love that.
Go ahead.
No,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
I love it.
Because I'm ready to get to the food, because we all love food, right? Look.
Wait, I got something to say.
Oh, yes, sir.
Before I met more people, like Jamari and all that, it was me and my sister, we went to hand out fans and water bottles to
On the side of the street.
yeah, it was in the city,
In Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta. And then we was doing it right, and it was for, I don't know what it was for, but we was just doing it, and I felt kind of good about it. It was like my second time going out with Ryan.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was my first time for my sister because I convinced her to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Positive influence.
Yeah, and that is a good feeling when you know that you're making a positive impact into someone else's life and you're getting outside of yourself to do something for somebody else.
Right.
That is a good feeling.
It is, especially when we don't really think about how important a fan is or some water. Like when it's 100 degrees and it's hot, we all may be blessed to have AC or something, but other people may not have that. So that's a blessing that you're able to pour into somebody else too. So that's real good.
Yeah.
So the hibachi, where do we go? What'd you say? What was it?
My favorite part about Hibachi, because I had my best friend there, Cece.
Oh yeah, Cece Cox is your best friend.
We actually met, when I first met her, we just became best friends.
Oh.
But we were at the same, okay, now I remember. So yeah, we were at the same Capitol, and we were just looking at names. One of their names, literally.
What are the names of the persons down at the state capitol?
The House Representatives.
That was the attendance. Attendance.
Yeah.
The attendance. To be honest, that was the most exciting part for me, the attendance.
Oh, the board with everybody's name on it. Oh yeah, that was right. And so,
actually, sorry for cutting you off.
no, you're fine, sweetie. I want you to talk.
It was. I know it was big, but all the portraits, with the names.
Oh,
they
when
were
you did the
just
tour.
weird. And a lot of them were fancy.
Yeah.
One of them looked like, and me and Cece were saying that one of them looked like the king of the couch.
Oh, okay. So when we went to the Capitol, you guys also had a tour of the Capitol. So you were able to see all of the different elected officials, all the portraits on the wall. Yeah, so that was very, and they had like an MLK area and so forth. So that was really good. So we were there, you were in the delegates, so you saw everybody voting. So when you go into the Capitol, you see all those names and everybody has to be in attendance. So we think, school, I want to be in school, got to be on time. Well, no, those elected officials have to be on time too, because they all had to be present. Remember they were ringing that bell? Ringing the bell, everybody has to come in and be seated so they can start voting and so forth. So yeah.
And you know why that's important? Because somebody like me, who's interested in knowing how somebody voted, I'll go look and see, hey, did the person who represents me vote on this bill, and how did they vote? So that's important to know, so that when you watch them taking attendance and saying if they were present and how they voted, you were actually like watching some history, because they may have been voting on a bill that may have an impact on someone who you know, or even on yourselves.
That's right. So that was a very important experience. So then after you had that great experience, he took you to get some food too? Yep. And tell me about that food experience, because to my understanding, y'all had like all you could eat and y'all was sitting there for a long time.
Where'd they go? This is a Korean barbecue?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
My favorite thing was the corn.
Oh yeah, I like that corn.
Corn and cheese.
Yeah, that was everybody's favorite.
So there's a Korean barbecue that's all you can eat?
The bokage.
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 What is that?
It's like, I don't know what it is, but it's meat, and it was good. I don't really know.
It was the season. It was just the way they prepared the meat. So did y'all have shrimp or chicken or?
Yeah, there was shrimp.
I had shrimp.
But I didn't get it.
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki chicken.
So I'm a little scared when somebody said they got some meat and they didn't know what the meat was. That just scares me a little bit, just a little bit.
I think he just meant that he didn't know that the bukkake, like hibachi, isn't a meat, it's a style of cooking.
Got it.
So that's what it was in the seasoning. So, but I think you guys had either beef, chicken, and shrimp, and so forth. Yeah. So how was that? Go ahead.
Was
The
I
corn
the
was
only
kind
one
of
eating with
dangerous.
chopsticks?
Because like, it was like the corn. It was in like this thing.
Oh, the hot, like a fajita, when you bring out the fajita steaks and that hot skillet.
You can burn your finger.
Yeah, you had to be prepared for that. Yeah, I mean, be cautious of that and push it away, yeah.
I still wanted the corn though.
I know, right?
It sounds like fun was had by all.
It was. We had did y'all have a good time? Yeah.
So is there anything about your experience in Gwinnett Chatt Outreach that we have not asked about that you want to share?
I really like the Hawks game.
Oh,
Okay.
you like Hawks games too? Yeah.
And what's your favorite part about being in Gwinnett Chatt Outreach?
Just hanging out with you guys, to be honest.
Oh.
And what about you?
My favorite part is most of the time it's just Topgolf and we get to hang out and beat them at golf.
Okay. And Chris Rock, what's your favorite part of being?
Probably hanging out with Mr. Ryan and all the guys.
Okay. And your favorite part?
What's your favorite part of about being in Gwinnett Chatt
What's
Outreach?
your favorite part? Yes.
Oh, food.
Going out to food, going to eat.
You know what? And Miss Cat's right there with you,
Okay.
because she loves food, too.
I sure do.
Free food though. Free food.
I would say just being around everybody and getting the exposure that I would not normally have.
Okay.
Many people don't know this, but I call this like my little family, away from family. And whenever I get in the car with them, it's just all jokes and stuff. And when it's time to be serious, we serious. But we just a big old family and just love to hang out.
Good. And you?
The food, but at the Korean barbecue, there was a bunch of different types of food. I got to try
Yes.
that. So just seeing and tasting a bunch of different food as well.
Exposure. Yeah. Oh, that's real good.
There's a sweet purple rag.
Oh, yeah.
At the hibachi, that's what I'm gonna call it, the sweet purple rag.
Yeah, that was good. So thank you everyone for sharing
Yeah.
all your stories and testimonies. We really appreciate that. And we hope that more individuals will learn more about Gwinnett Chatt Outreach and speaking to Ryan Cox. And look, you've heard it from the best right here from the children, from the young adults, right? So go to gwinnettchat.org and look up Gwinnett Chatt and find out how you can contribute and support and donate.
Donate. You said what again now?
1, 2, 3, donate. 1, 2, 3, all together. 1, 2, 3, donate.
So, thank you for joining us today on this episode of Conversations with Karen and Kat.
Well, we are impacting the world one conversation at a time.
Follow my SoundCloud.
Give us your wallets.